Hey everybody! Today's video is about how THC and CBD affect your sleep. This was a video request and I was quite interested in researching this. There's some cool information. Stick around. So here in Canada, there's been a lot of talk about cannabis lately, and there's plenty of stores popping up all over the place. So first of all, what is cannabis? Cannabis is the Latin term for the plant itself, and there are more than one species of plant. Therefore, each species of plant has varying amounts of the compounds THC and CBD amongst many other compounds within the plant. So some will have more THC than others, and others will have much less. So the species of plant really does make a difference, and there's many blends of various plants you can get so that you can get the desired effect that you're looking for. So what is THC? THC is one of the compounds within the cannabis plant. It's a cannabinoid, and it stands for tetrahydrocannabinol. CBD, on the other hand, is another cannabinoid within the cannabis plant, and that stands for cannabidiol. So what's the difference between the two? Quite a bit. So THC is that compound within the cannabis plant that gives you that feeling of being high. CBD does not have that effect. So one is psychoactive, one is not psychoactive. THC is psychoactive, CBD is not. So looking at how each one affects your sleep, I found that pretty interesting because, you know, I've heard of many people lighting a joint before bed to fall asleep easier, and they think that they sleep better. But if that joint that you're smoking has THC in it, then yeah, you are going to fall asleep sooner, but it's going to interrupt your REM sleep. And that can be a problem, especially long term. It can be a blessing or a curse. So looking at it this way, if your REM sleep is disrupted, that means that you're not dreaming, you're not getting into that dream state, and you're not processing your memories and emotions. This can be a blessing if you suffer from anxiety or PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. And the next day you will feel groggy as well, just like you would if you had a hangover. So that's THC. CBD, on the other hand, now apparently too good to be true, it can help you fall asleep sooner. It can help you stay asleep through the night. I'm not sure about how it affects your REM sleep or not. I couldn't find any definitive information on that. And it also helps you feel even more alert the next day. So this sounds really good. There's not enough research to say definitively if there are any long-term problems with taking CBD. So the jury's still out on that one. And just to add a little fly into the ointment, not everybody reacts to either THC and or CBD in the same way as the next person. Each of us has a different number of receptors for cannabinoids. And so THC tends to lock onto those receptors more so than CBD, and that's why we get that psychoactive effect. Now, if you can flood your system more so with CBD rather than THC, then those CBD, they will take up those receptor spots instead, therefore leaving less space for any THC that might be in there. CBD has been shown to relieve pain, which can be very good. A lot of people use it for pain relief and for getting a nice deep sleep. So that's all the information I could find on THC and CBD regarding your sleep at this point. Like I said, research is still fairly new. A lot of people will say, oh, there's no problem with CBD, but I think you have to take it upon yourself if you're wanting to try it to use yourself as an experiment and start low and then work your dosage up. I am not giving you any medical advice whatsoever. This is just what I've read, and since everybody responds differently to it, it would be wise to start small. So I hope you found this information helpful, and if you do use it and you've had good or negative effects, maybe just write that down, share your information so that other people can also help decide as well. Have a super day. Thanks for watching. Bye.